All right, let's bring in our first guest, Colton Smith. We've had him on before. What a tear he's on. He just finished his senior year at University of Arizona. You see the career high ranking right there, just immediately shooting up into the top 150. Let's get Colton Smith here on the show. There he is. Colton, great to see you. Got myself Jeff, Hall of Famer Tracy Austin, Nick Monroe. We're talking a little bit, young career, just finished your last year in college, and you just had a nice final run in Birmingham. You're still in England. What's your schedule looking like coming up for your next tournament?
Yeah, so I got into Ilkley, and so it's kind of, I was planning on playing Stuttgart, but I guess kind of a good problem to have. I wasn't able to make it there on time, but so I'm here in Ilkley right now, and then got Nottingham next, and then Wimbledon. So
Colton,
looking forward to that.
Amazing.
Colton, thanks for taking the time, man. I know we were texting. You said, hey, I'm getting to Ilkley at 1 o'clock, but I should be able to do a 2:30 slot. So thanks for finding this time.
Yeah.
How was it playing there?
Absolutely.
How was it playing there in Birmingham? You made the finals there. Is this their first time playing on grass?
Yep, yeah, first time ever playing on grass, and so I didn't really have too high of expectations. I was just looking to try to get some matches in on the grass, and it ended up going way better than I could have thought, and so just happy to have gotten a lot of matches in, and just looking to kind of keep building off of that momentum for the rest of the grass season.
Congratulations, Colton. It was great to see you again. Saw you at Indian Wells when you got that grant of $100,000, right? That's got to be helping you. But first time playing on grass, it's amazing to have this kind of success. Talk about what you had to change with your mindset in playing on the quicker surface.
Yeah, it was, I came straight from the French, so I was trying to learn how to play on clay there, and the transition wasn't quite as easy to the clay as it was to the grass, that's for sure. But it was definitely something I had to learn, just kind of the mindset of trying to win more points with the serve and being able to shorten points as much as possible. And so that was something that was definitely fun to try to figure that out, and I think just having the success too of getting through some matches definitely helped reinforce that.
Well, we're looking at a lot of the challenger success, but we know we were following the win. You got Indian Wells, the qualifier. You got 2 wins in Houston. I think you have 6 top 100 wins just in the last 3 or 4 months. But can you take us through the final semester of your senior year? I remember in Houston, people were chattering are you going to play NCAAs? Are you going to do RG qualies? We didn't know if the schedule matched up. Just how funky was that late finishing college, doing class, but still kind of, committed to the team, but now your pro career starting? That must have been pretty exciting.
Yeah, no, it was a super fun last semester, and so I'm really glad I was able to get to finish that note and be able to kind of go all in the last month or so at school, and be able to be with the guys there and with the team. And so that was super fun and super special, and to be able to graduate on top of it definitely it wasn't easy, but it's definitely rewarding to be able to have that diploma now. And and so it worked out great. We were able to play the rest of the season until it ended in Virginia, and then I was able to make it over and play the qualies of the French.
Colton, what'd you get your degree in here?
I got an interdisciplinary studies.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
You have to write a thesis for that?
No, I don't think so. But,
I'm not sure.
I don't think I had to. Colton, talk to us a little bit about Birmingham. I was speaking with some of the guys. They said the practice courts weren't very good at all. So, we talked about that with grass. It's hard to kind of find practice courts, hard to find the time to get some practice in. So how was it there in Birmingham? And then now what? You just took a train to Ilkley and got to get ready here now.
Yep. Yeah, so we actually spent a couple days in London, and so I was able to hit about 3 times before getting into Birmingham on some decent grass courts. And the practice courts there, it was interesting for sure, but it was fun because you didn't really have too high of expectations with that, and so you're just trying to make contact with the ball pretty much, and so it was cool. Then you get to play out on the match courts, and it feels like a hard court almost. And so it was good. But I'm got a match tomorrow, and so just kind of looking to get used to this as quick as possible.
And how are the practice courts there in Ilkley? I guess it's in the north of England. So what did you take, a bus and a train? It's and also I've heard it's beautiful there. You love to fish. Any time for fishing there?
Yeah. We'll see. There's a river right behind me, so I might have to go pick up a fishing rod and go cast a few. But yeah, I just got here, so I actually haven't even seen the practice courts. But I hear it might be a little similar to Birmingham. Ooh. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, hopefully not spending too much time out there. Hopefully just playing on the match courts and getting matches in.
Stroof up a break here in Stuttgart. It's so much conversation here is about the level of college tennis and how it's just gotten ridiculous, especially over the last 5-10 years. And you're like the perfect person to ask this because you have top 50 wins on the tour, and then you have your dual match against Virginia against top players there. Like, is there really, like, what is the difference you're feeling, if any, between playing the number one player, Virginia, whatever, just whatever, top players in college, and then going out and playing literally a top 50 and top 100 player? It seems like it's like just the perfect bridge, and that, you don't miss a beat going from college players to top players in the pros.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's too much of a difference. You're definitely seeing a lot of college players that are making that jump and into the top 100 as of recently, like Fernley and Ethan, and so I think the level is very similar. You see a little bit more maturity at some of these high-level tournaments of just kind of the way guys are able to compose themselves and play the bigger points better. But other than that, I mean, I don't see too much difference between the top guys in college right now and some of these top pros.
Amazing.
Colton, what's some words of advice that maybe you've gotten from Tommy Paul and some of these other top Americans that you've gotten to practice with?
Tommy just says go fishing. So
I love it.
Yeah, I think that's the best advice anybody could give somebody.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I think too, just like kind of keeping your head down and not getting too caught up in any of the results. I think that's kind of the biggest thing for guys coming on right now is kind of feel pressure to have to make some results real soon. Right. And it's you got to play the long game with this.
What's the difference in the balls there that you guys are playing with on the grass? Because I know it's a little bit different from Roland Garros.
Ooh. I don't know, they're a little bit heavier maybe.
Yeah.
The Slazengers, I've never played with Slazengers before, so that's...
You haven't done a lot of things before.
Yeah,
Everything's new.
Yeah, I think that's the only difference that I've noticed so far. It's just a completely different surface too, so I wasn't too caught up in what the balls are like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Colton, who's helping you with your schedule? Because you're at an interesting spot now, so you can get into some of the ATP qualifying, but you can play challengers as well. And also, is it tempting to almost play every week because you want to get into that top 100? How do you manage your schedule and all of the travel?
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still kind of just taking it week by week right now. I didn't know I was playing this one until a couple days ago, and I realized Stuttgart wasn't going to be an option. But yeah, I've got my agent and my coach. They've been helping with scheduling, different things like that. And I don't feel too much pressure to play week in, week out. I definitely like to take my little breaks and have some time to go back home and do some different things. And so it's kind of, I'll play the tournaments that seem right, and hopefully the results will take care of themselves and I can get into the top 100 sometime soon.
Where are the weeks off, Colton? There's your fish. Okay. I like it.
It's not a pet fish.
No, that's
not the pet.
No.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Right now I'm gonna go back home after Wimbledon for a week or so, and then
home is in Oregon. Is that right?
Washington State.
Okay.
Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, Red Bull, and then do a little training in Boca, and then start the hard court season in Los Cabos, hopefully.
Nice.
And then the only other break I got lined up right now is right after U.S. Open for a little hunting vacation.
Now, Colton, that's a bigger fish. I like that one.
Yeah, that's the same right there.
Good job. You know, my son Brandon's there with you in Ilkley, and he loves to fish, so maybe you can both buy a rod. And
yeah, I just saw him. Yeah.
Tell him hi.
It looks cold there. It usually is in England. Is it still cut sleeve season for you in England? I know that's not many.
Yeah, it's the only thing I brought with me, unfortunately. But yeah, it's the weather's not super nice right now. The wind chill is definitely a factor as well. But yeah, we'll get through it.
Colton, how are you? A lot of players are kind of goal-based. Are you a goal-based guy? Are you thinking, okay, this is where I want to be at the end of the year or in the next few months?
A little bit, but not really. I mean, it's all still pretty new, so
Yeah.
I don't really know kind of how long these jumps take
Right.
normally, and so it's kind of the first time too. I was seeing that I got like 60 points and I bumped up 10 spots. So that's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. I think in order to start making some jumps, you got to start winning some tournaments now at this point, and so yeah, I'm just kind of just taking it week by week and one match at a time, just trying to get better with each one.
You get better. I mean, that's a veteran interviewer right there.
I know. So what time is it there now? So it's 2:40. What time's practice? You getting ready for practice?
No, I don't think I'm practicing today.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a massage and go back to the hotel.
And get ready for
Been a
tomorrow.
lot of tennis the last few
Not
days.
too shabby. Yo, thanks for hanging with us, and it's been great to watch you play. Just congrats on all the success. I know it's just a young career, just getting started, but best of luck there in England on the grass.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Colton.
Colton.
Appreciate it, buddy.